Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and let's talk about something called crowdfunding. I know you all have heard about Kickstarter and all of that stuff, and Indiegogo. Well, there's some new stuff happening which I find to be kind of interesting. You know, recently I built this big stream machine and at a cost of over $5,000. It would have cost a lot more if I had somebody else build it for me, but I built it myself. And you know, it's like if the company that I work for didn't buy that for me, that I wouldn't have been able to afford it myself. And so, but it greatly enhances my ability to do gameplay and other stuff. All these videos, which my gameplay is in the channel, linked in the description here, and and so it helps me up my game. I'm happy to have this, and it you know, because my channel, my gameplay channel, it doesn't earn enough to, it earns enough to buy a new game and you know, one add-on a month or so. It's not a huge earner. So you know, that's pretty cool. But so now there's this site called Tubestart, and Tubestart looks pretty interesting. I'm linking to that in the description as well. And Tubestart is a crowdfunding site that is designed for YouTubers and streamers. And it's kind of interesting. It's the same philosophy as Kickstarter, except that YouTubers and streamers put up their campaign on there and say, hey, you know, I broke my microphone, and so I haven't been able to make any new videos, and all 1,000 of you that subscribe to my videos, you know, help me get a new microphone. You know, in fact, I was looking at microphones the other day, and I can't lift it out of its holster here, but I just bought new microphones, and good microphones are expensive. The microphone that I'm talking into right now is like an $800 microphone, and with its wind cover, it's like $1,100. I mean, that shit's insane. You know, and so I was just thinking about that. Okay, so, you know, somebody even like me, I mean, I go on the extreme end. I understand that. But, you know, let's just say that I needed a new microphone because I really needed to improve things, and I thought it would make much better content. And so I could put up a campaign on there and pitch it to you guys, saying, hey, if you like my voice and you want my voice to sound better, you know, maybe you would consider helping me fund this. And in fact, I was looking yesterday at these microphones I wanted. The microphones that I got were $100 each. I got 2 of them so that we can have 2 people here in my home studio at the same time on a show. And so, but what I really wanted was a microphone that can get right up to my face. In fact, I'll go ahead and unplug this one, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. And this is not the one that I'm talking on. This is just another one. So here it is. This is right here, $179 for this microphone, and I talked them down to $90, $89. And you may not know this, but there's margins when you go to the pro shops. There's margins to work on with this stuff, and maybe that's a whole nother video about how to dicker and get a good price on stuff, but you don't have to pay full retail. The same as when you go to Amazon. If I were to look up these on Amazon, I could get them for around the same price, except I was able to go into a local store and get that same price and get help. Yeah, which is nice. It's worth something to be able to talk to a human, most definitely. But anyway, let's say that, okay, so this other microphone that I want, okay, so here, I can have this microphone up right here and be, you know, I guess it looks okay on here, but it's not really that great. And so I've been wanting something that actually is really thin and comes out here, and I can talk really close to it without it being detracting from the video. And that's kind of what I've been shooting for. Well, I can't afford it. $300 for that. And I decided that was outside of my budget. And so anyway, I could go to Tubestart and say, help Marky get a new microphone, $300. And so send you all to Tubestart. You guys, a lot of you guys say, you know what, $5, I'm willing to help. Marky creates good content. I like it. Okay, so this is what a lot of people are doing there. And I'm amazed at some of the people. Some of the channels that I find on there, they're crap, but they're getting money. How is that possible? So it makes me think that maybe I should put something up like that, and I can, you know, get myself some really fancy microphone or something like that, and, you know, and then thank all of you guys every time I think about it. Well, so Tubestart also does another thing. It's not just an individual campaign. They also have campaigns paying per video. There's a lot of people that I watch, like My Harto. You know, she does My Drunk Kitchen. She puts out, I think, 1 video a week. And someone like that who puts out 1 video a week, you could say, okay, you know, please help fund me extra by, let's say, 25 cents a video. And so then once a month or whatever, you know, or once every 3 months or whatnot, you get billed for however many videos she puts out, and it automatically tabulates it and says, okay, you know, she put out 8 videos in the billing period or whatnot, so we're billing you $2. Not bad, you know, especially if you really enjoy the content. And then when you get enough credits or whatnot, you get something from that person. So like, let's say when you get up to $100, that they send you a, I don't know, signed Christmas card. Something really simple. Something that doesn't cost them a whole lot, because really the majority of the money goes into the production, but it's something that says thank you and everything. And you know, let's just say you had 100 people doing, you know, giving you $100 a year or more, and you know, so that's what, $10,000, and you have to write out you know, 100 Christmas cards. I mean, you can afford to personalize them, saying thank you for being a subscriber. Actually handwrite it. Yeah. Mail it out. I mean, makes perfect sense to me. So it's really interesting. And okay, so now crowdfunding to me looks very attractive, especially as we're in a network. You know, how can we promote the guys who are in our network to get, you know, especially some of the guys that are really good, but they're just starting out. You know, so they've proven that they're willing to stick with it and do it and make the content. And then they've also, you know, you can see based on the content that they're producing that they're talented, they're fun to watch, or they're very educational, or something like that. And they're not just, you know, somebody out looking to make a buck, because anybody who's out just looking to make a buck on all of this stuff that's not how it works. You do what you love and the money follows, not do shit to make money and hope that you love it. I mean, come on, think about it. That's just a job. So get funding from the crowd. Okay, so the crowd would dictate the dollars on whether or not they thought somebody was worth it. That to me seems pretty cool. So subscription-based crowdfunding. Now this is the thing I was talking about how the crowdfunding, you know, can go based on a subscription. And people I produce a lot of content. If you guys all want to pay me 25 cents a video or whatever, whew, that'd be awesome. But I tell you, you're gonna be paying, you know, what, $7.50 a month or whatnot. Am I worth that? I don't know, you know, but I mean, I guess it's all up to you. And so this also provides a validation of the market. So people who are watching you say, yeah, you're worth it. And, you know, of course we make money off of YouTube advertising and everything, but, you know, it's not enough for the amount of work that we put into it. It's a good thing that I have other things that make money, because doing these videos, you know, doesn't make a whole lot of money. You know, I do refer people, I say, you know, like when I'm talking about Eve or whatnot, Eve Online, I say, well, you know, go try our store and get a free 30-day code, or go straight to Eve Online themselves and get a 14-day trial account, and, you know, all of that stuff. And And I am able to get as much as 10 times as much value out of referring people that way than I am out of, out of just the money that comes off the advertising. And so it works. It also shows whether or not your viewers have money. I mean, really. So just what I was just talking about right there, some of the things that could be done. Now, just think about this. This is my entrepreneur's hat on. And it just happens that I have a channel where I could do this stuff. And I'm just kind of brainstorming out loud while you're watching. And so think about it. What if we were able to make t-shirts, Marky Dragon t-shirts or whatnot, and those people who, were, over $100 or whatnot, we actually sent them a t-shirt instead of a Christmas card. And so every time we talk about that, it's like, okay, and, but, if you just want a t-shirt, right over here, $15 plus shipping. And then you make a couple of bucks off that as well. And it's providing something for the money. I really like that. Now, Tubestart, from my understanding, I've not tried it, Tubestart, from my understanding, takes between 5 and 10% of the campaign's money. And I can tell you that they need to cover 3% of that just for the money inbound. If the money is going straight to them, which I haven't looked at all this yet. I don't know if you pay Tubestart or if you pay directly to the person owning the channel. And either way, they take 5 to 10%, which, you know what? I think that's probably a fair amount for the service that they're doing. And so 3% of that will go to cover transaction costs and everything. It can be as low as about 2% and as high as about 3.5%. So, 3% is kind of what I look at as being a ballpark figure that I just throw out there on what it costs to take in money. So this also gives other opportunities for some branding and some co-sponsorship and everything. Like, what if I was able to say, okay, help me get this this microphone or whatever it is I want, and I talk about the company, and I talk a little bit about the microphone and everything, and I talk to the microphone company, and the microphone company says, well, you know what, we will provide a couple of those to give away for free to your viewers, or and so we could do a raffle between the people who helped raise the funds, or everybody who who puts money in is going to get a 10% off coupon for if they want to buy it. And let's say they put in $5 and that 10% off coupon is worth $30. It's a no-brainer, and so it's good for the YouTuber. It's good for the viewer who wants one of those microphones as well, and it's good for the microphone company. It's kind of a win all the way around. Let's see here, and it doesn't compete with AdSense, with the advertising that is on the videos themselves, because it's a separate process and everything. Now, I do worry about one thing on this, and this one thing that I worry about is if someone says, okay, let's not do advertising anymore at all because you guys are going to subscribe via Tubestart or whatever, and I'm going to make more money this way, and as a thank you, I'm going to turn off ads for everyone on all of my videos. Okay, that's really great for the viewers, and it's fine for the person making the content. It sucks for YouTube. And it sucks so bad for YouTube that if a whole bunch of people did that, YouTube would have to start charging for their service. And if YouTube starts charging for us to post videos, we're going to be upside down. I can tell you right now that overall, if they had to charge for each video that we uploaded, that the cost of it would typically be more than what we're making on advertising. And it's because they have this giant machine there that they can make it all work for free. But once you add in a whole billing thing with everybody, and then you reduce the scale of people putting in videos because there's so many less people doing it because they're going to have to pay and everything, that it may collapse the whole thing and make it extremely expensive. And so I worry about, and in fact I'm very against anyone who says that, okay, you guys fund me and I'm going to turn off all of the advertising. Same thing goes for us being a network and helping these other channels. You know, what do we do if a channel decides to turn off all advertising on all of their videos? You know, what happens is when they do that is, since we get a split of the advertising, we make nothing. And as a business, we got to make something. We got to cover the costs. Otherwise, we can't afford to help the people. And as a network, all we'd be able to do is let the person go. Say, okay, I understand that you don't want to do advertising on your videos for whatever reason. And, you know, that's your choice. It's okay. But we can't help you with that, because if we don't have any ability to make any money off of it, as a business, we can't help you. As a friend, I'd be able, you know, give you some friendly advice, but as a business, we can't help you. So, anyway, those are kind of the things I see with Tubestart, and I think it's pretty interesting. And you know, I think about maybe I should try it. You know, but what really would I ask for? You know, I have a really hard time asking for donations or anything. I mean, yeah, if you look at my channel page, I have a little thing at the top saying, buy Marky a Dr. Pepper or whatnot. And really, I wouldn't say that that's been successful at all. It's earned, I don't know, a couple of bucks, under $5. In fact, I got somebody gave a donation of 10 cents the other day on that. And I kid you not, that the charges to receive it were 30 cents, and so sending me 10 cents, the whole thing was absorbed with the charge, and I got nothing. And so, you know, I wouldn't call that successful at all. Something like this, though, you know, what if, you know, we've been toying with the idea of doing educational stuff and actually doing actual like class stuff, online class stuff for how to be a better YouTuber, how to make more money doing this stuff and everything, and really just sharing with, you know, what we've been successful at, what we've tried and haven't been successful at and everything, so that you as a YouTuber or streamer could, you know, develop your own path and go. And so, you know, my thought was, okay, well, how much is it going to cost to develop the initial class on that? You know, it's probably, I haven't added up the money, but I would say it's somewhere between $2,500 and $4,000 to put all that together, to get the first class together, to, you know, all the work involved, and you know, to make something that's really of value. And so, you know, maybe it would be something that we would put up and say, hey, we're putting this all together. Everybody who, you know, we would normally sell it for, you know, say $20 for the class, but all of you that commit $10 or whatever will get the class for free. And then, you know, we'll, you know, for helping kick this off, you know, we'll give you 10, 20, 25% off of all future class stuff. And so it'd be some coupon or some account-based thing that would just say that, you know, yeah, you know, this other class is, you know, $10, $100, whatever. Well, you get 25% off, so now it's $7.50 or $75, whatever. You know, for your faith in you know, helping to fund it up front. And you know, maybe I could go for something like that, especially since we would provide something of value back. And you know, that could be really good. So just some things to ponder. Leave your comments and tell me, you know, what you think about this stuff. You know, would you be on board for some of this stuff? Do you want to try some of this stuff? Should I try some of this stuff? You know, Should you go out and try it? In fact, if you go out and try it, link to your Tubestart in a comment, and I'll check it every few days and make sure that those get flagged as not being spam and show up there, and maybe a few people will go and visit it and somebody will help fund you. I don't know. So give me your opinions, and a couple links in the description. One is to Tubestart, another one is to my gameplay channel, which is probably what would get the most impact. I don't know. Fuck. Oh, did I just cuss? Damn. I'm just thinking aloud here. Brainstorming with you while you're watching this video. So let's do something. Maybe we should try it. Maybe we should see. So give me your opinion on what we should do, how we should try it, and what would be of value to you. And let's try something. See how it works out. Then I can do a follow-up video and tell y'all what happened. Links in the description. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.